everyone, my name is Lisa Sticka-Conrad and I'm your professor for AE 295 Ethics of Law and Society this June into July 2018. Welcome to summer, and I hope that your long break between semesters is going really well. So I thought I'd do this video just to show you kind of, or give you an introduction as to what the course was about, and sort of give you some guidelines and some timelines, and that kind of thing, go over a few housekeeping things. So as you should know, this is a 6-week course, and it begins Tuesday, May 29th, which is today, and it runs until Saturday, July 7th, okay? So generally how this works is I break this course into learning units, and within each learning unit there are 2 or 3 chapters that, that we go over, okay? So how does that work? Well, each week or learning unit, okay, usually runs Sunday to Saturday, okay? But this week, because we're starting a day late, or a couple days late, goes from Tuesday to Saturday, and then all the other weeks go Sunday to Saturday, Sunday to Saturday, okay? Why is that important? Well, because I cannot accept late work, okay? It's a short course, and every week sort of is its own universe. So just to keep that in mind, okay? What kind of assignments do I expect? There is a paper. There is a journal entry due toward the end of the course. There is a discussion board, which is weighted very heavily for this class. There are quizzes every week as well, okay? The quizzes are due every week by Saturday, as are the discussion boards. How do the discussion boards work? I ask you a bunch of questions. I expect at least, and I do spell this out in the syllabus, I'll talk about that in a second, all of the, your initial responses to me have to be in by Wednesday of every week. This week I'll make it Thursday because, again, we're starting a day late. And then all of your responses either back to me or to each other, okay? Additional responses. Looking at least 3 to 5 beyond those initial 2, if not more, okay? All of those have to be due by Saturday. So as spelled out in my syllabus, I expect you to spread out your responses throughout the week. If they're bunched up too much, or if you cram everything into the beginning of the week just to get it done and nothing the rest of the week, I take 5 points off. If you don't do your initial responses by Wednesday of every week, and again, this week it's Thursday, it's 10 points off, okay, for discussion that week. I do read your responses, but I let you sort of run your own boards. I let you run your own discussion boards because I want you to talk to each other. I want you to hash things out. It's very important to me that you're very respectful. I want you to be open and honest in your opinions, but I want you to be respectful toward each other. Okay. So anyway, so that's how the discussion board works. There is a book. It's called, it's written by McKinnon, M-A-C-K-I-N-N-O-N, Barbara McKinnon. You do need that book if you haven't gotten it already. You absolutely need to read for this course. So yes, in every learning unit, I have PowerPoint presentations. There is no way I could possibly outline or give you all the material you need for those presentations. It would be an awfully long course, and it would be it would be really difficult to manage for both you and me. So please keep that in mind. Yes, my presentations are there to highlight some points, but you know, you also need to read. Again, the quizzes are based on the reading, so please make sure you do the reading every week. Okay, there is no substitute for that. So what kind of stuff do we cover? We cover the criminal justice system a little bit, economic justice, global justice and globalization, and issues regarding those things, ethics regarding the food industry, environmental ethics, animal rights, medical issues such as euthanasia, abortion, biotechnology and bioengineering, violence, war, equality, discrimination, affirmative action, things like that, sexual morality, feminism, and even if we have time to do some media studies as well. So there's a lot of, there's a little bit of a lot of things in here. Again, the text does a pretty good job covering some stuff, but I go into other things as well. I do use movies in this course, so please watch the movies. If I ask you to watch a movie, that is absolutely necessary for you to. You cannot get full credit on your discussion boards and not watch the movie. I need you to understand that. Okay. So again, I think I told you there's a paper, there's a presentation, there are quizzes and journals. Aside from that, how do you contact me? So you contact me through email, and you see that on the syllabus. Where do you find the syllabus? The syllabus you find on the information tab on the left side of your screen toward the top left. Okay, you click on that, you'll see my syllabus, and all of the different assignments that we'll have, like the paper, for example, has a separate document. Those will all be on that information tab. Syllabus, you need to read it. That takes the place of me standing in front of you in a class explaining what I want, what I don't want, what I need to see from you, and what I expect from everyone. Okay, you are responsible for the contents of that document. Okay, so you need to read that. If something is explained, that is what you need to adhere to. If you have questions, please contact me, again, via email. Although, if you have a question that you think everybody could benefit from, there is a general discussions tab within the discussions. I'm sorry, there's a general discussions thread within the discussions tab. Please click on that, post your question, and I'll get right back to you. Something else to think about, you can subscribe to each of these boards, and Blackboard gives you the option to do so. So as soon as either I respond to something or somebody else responds to any of the boards, you get a notification. Also, Blackboard has apps for either your phone or your iPad, which is what I'm on right now. If you're on the train commuting to an internship this summer, there's you can do your work while you're doing other things as well. Okay, so nice and convenient. I hope that this is a really enjoyable course for you. You know, my kids seem to really like it, and we've done really well over the last few years. So a little background on me really quick. I am an attorney. I've been in higher education for 15 years. I've run my own company for 20. And I've worked a lot in corporate life. So I tend to infuse my experiences in my class notes, and I hope that you will do the same. And speaking of which, I need you to do a video as well. Certainly not this long and detailed as mine, but I really need you to do one as well. So instructions for that are also on the information page. Please click on that, and I want that posted by Thursday. If you want full credit for your discussion board, that is in addition to what I expect this week. Again, so happy to have you here. Happy summer, happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope it was a good one, and let's get to it. Thanks, guys.